Welcome back to SGE TV. Now that it is mid-April, it is SGE crunch time. There are a lot of applications that have opened up, and that means that the deadline for submitting your applications are on the horizon.
Remember, you must submit a complete SGE application in order to be considered for a program. Submitting part of the application means you will not be accepted to that program.
Now let's make sure you got the answers correct to this week's quiz. Question 1 asks, when calling an SGE to ask a question, you should do what?
You should do everything. Answer D. Make sure to state your name, school, and the reason you are calling.
Alright, next up is a true or false question. I know you all like true or false. Okay, let's see if you got it right. True or false? When writing a professional email to an SGE, you must always include a subject line.
True. Never, no matter what email you're sending, send an email with a no subject line. Include a 3 to 5 word subject that expresses the main idea of why you are writing.
Thanks, Lindria. Alright, last question. True or false? When writing a professional email, you must end with a closing like sincerely and sign your full name.
True. You want to show you are in the email professionally.
I gotta add one more thing in. Do you go by Cool Man Delton? Do your friends call you Lil J in the halls? That's great, but when it comes time to email an SGE, a teacher, a college, a job, or anything, use your full name in writing and over the phone. These are professional environments. Represent yourself as well as possible and sign your full name at the bottom of each professional email you send. As a reminder, make sure that you are always using your professional TSCS email account to communicate with SGEs.
Alright, I'm ready to get started. Today we're going to be talking about our SGE challenge. Shamar, will you remind us what our SGE challenge is this year?
Of course, our SGE challenge this year is to participate in 4 or more SGEs this summer.
That's right. And today we're going to dive into why we have made that challenge this year. To clarify, some students participate in SGEs that are 4 to 6 weeks long. In that situation, it wouldn't be possible to participate in more than one SGE. However, if you are only attending a 1-week program, it is possible to do multiple SGEs. The point of this challenge is to help you stay busy and productive during the summer, as well as to allow you to have a wide range of experiences. Today we're going to hear from a couple of seniors and members from the CAST office talk about the importance of SGEs.
These interviews are really important. They will give you an insight into the CAST office and how SGEs connect to your opportunities after high school.
With that being said, let's get the interview started. Take it away, seniors.
Hi, I'm Cornisha Smith and I'm a 12th grader, and I'll be graduating this year. And then for my SGE last summer I did MAP. It's called Memphis Ambassador Program. Usually they have enrollment during December, and they have the lottery at the beginning of this year. We have a summer program in the summer between the weeks of June and July. In the summertime, you'll be separated into groups. You have the 9th and the 10th grade group, and then you have the 11th and 12th grade group. Each group, you will do the same thing. You will talk about banks. You will talk about college ACT. You will basically be preparing yourself for college. They do this program, and they feed you lunch as well. And after the program, you get paid, which is the most important. Well, not the most important, but it's looking forward to. It's a stipend. You get paid. You sign in every day. You sign out like a regular job. And also, I plan on going to a 4-year institution during the fall, and MAP has encouraged me to go to a school. They encouraged me to take the steps to actually apply for college, apply for scholarships. They help me gain resumes. We have volunteer hours, meaning volunteer hours will go on my resume, which will boost my chance of getting a scholarship, boost my opportunities to get accepted to colleges. Overall, I would love to say MAP is a good program. The opportunity to apply and join the MAP, you should do it. Overall, my summer experience was great, and I would love to do it again next year.
My name is Bryson Gilkey. I'm a senior this year, and I will be attending UFM in the fall to study film. And I will be talking about how you can use SGEs to get scholarships. I went to Kep Stacks last year for my SGE, which was really helpful in my scholarship process because I was able to have a wide variety of different SGEs that I did for me to get scholarships, because colleges want to see like what you've done in the past and like what you've done that can help you and influence you. And so when you have good SGEs and you can show how they influence your life and how they influence how you act, colleges will really like that and will be more likely to give you the scholarship.
Hi, my name is Amber Thomas, and I am one of the senior seminar counselors. My colleague is Ms. Brinkman. I will be so very happy to work with my caseload once you become a senior. What we do in the CAS department is assist seniors with applying for colleges or looking for their post-secondary pathway, which that could include military, that could be picking up a trade, or going to a 2-year or 4-year university. So I would like to encourage you all to take full advantage of applying for SGEs that are presented to you. Also make sure that you have a secondary option, as well as a backup if you're not selected for your first choice pick. I've seen SGEs be very helpful and beneficial to students who are applying to different positions for the workforce, as well as their post-secondary pathway. When you're thinking about selecting your SGE, think about what you'll be doing, whether it will be community service, whether it will be working in one of the fields that you're interested in, and making sure that you understand that your SGE is going to make you a more competitive student. It will help you to have different opportunities and organizations to add to your resume. It helps you to think outside of the box and make relationships with your future boss, which in turn, once you are a senior, you could use those particular people that you have met throughout your high school tenure for resumes, also for references.
Thanks. It is clear that the seniors SGEs really help them get accepted to their post-secondary pathways, or however they are going to continue their education after high school.
Now let's hear from our second round. These interviews represent students who did not take the SGE process seriously and regretted their reality once they became seniors. Take it away.
So last summer, I didn't have an SGE. I decided that I wanted to go on a cruise with my family. So when I came back to school, there was an F for my English grade because I had nothing to show for my SGE. So therefore, when it was time to do my resume, I had nothing to put on my resume as far as extracurricular activities, and I wasn't as competitive as a lot of my other classmates.
Thanks. To recap, seniors who took advantage of the SGE process are more likely to have fantastic opportunities after high school because they took advantage of unique programs available to them. This is why we challenge students to push themselves to participate in 4 or more SGEs this summer. When you push yourself to grow and participate in many opportunities, you set yourself up for more post-secondary options.
In fact, we're going to recognize students that participate in 4 or more SGEs this summer. Next year, students who have an evaluation and proof of completion submitted for 4 or more SGE programs will earn a special SGE reward.
That's great. If you participate in 4 or more SGEs, you will be recognized by receiving the SGE reward next September when you return to school. However, please remember that the real reward is the fact that you have given yourself an advantage for your post-secondary opportunities.
That about wraps up our lesson for this. Next, you will watch a few commercials for programs that are now open for applications.